Hello again and welcome to Citizen AY, the platform where we speak truth to power. This evening we're going to look into this this new idea by FK Tech. Go ahead and subscribe to them. Then on YouTube, there's no reason why one shouldn't, promote people, from Biafrans and Yorubas. We need to do this. This is a brilliant idea, an inexpensive way to generate power and to make sure that we can keep our villages and towns and cities, light to save lives. You see, when you have light in an area, you reduce the incidence of crime. When you have a light at night and people can see where they're going, it reduces the incidence of crime. And now what we want is our community to take this on board. Like I said, one of the things that is obvious now to everybody is that the Fulani government are full of promises about fixing electricity in the south. You notice that they will go and build rail tracks to go to Niger. They will go and build refinery in Niger. But the people in the south who are living in the south, who need to have infrastructure in place, nope, they're not interested in that. So we need to take responsibility ourselves as Southerners and provide this. This is one such way we can actually take control of the situation and begin to address the injustices. Listen to this. I'm going to play this video. Watch, please subscribe and share. Subscribe to Citizen AY on YouTube. We're just about 830 something subscribers. We need 170 odd to get to the magic 1,000 subscribers. Please help us in doing that. This is the second time I'm posting the video. The first one, people were telling me was they couldn't see it enough. So hopefully by what we've done now, you'll be able to see it. Now we're about to play the video. The FK Tech guy is a really good guy, and I think we should support him as well. So here goes. Have a listen, and I'll stop in between and explain, and I'll try and buttress my point with showing you that the contraption called Nigeria is designed to enslave us, and we must free ourselves. And this is a brilliant way in which we can free ourselves from the contraption by putting light in our area and going for Oduduwa Nation, Yoruba Nation, Biafra Nation, Yoruba Nation, Biafra Nation, Middle Belt nations in the south. We need to empower ourselves both with light like this that you're about to see, and it's easily put together. It's portable. You can use it anywhere, and this can actually reduce the attempts of people coming at night to kill us, people in our villages and towns, because we have light and we can see people coming from afar. Here goes.
It's free, nothing like generator or NEPA light. No, free electricity here. For those of you paying electricity bill, stop, because today I'm going to show you how to construct a free electricity that can carry your whole house, the television, everything, with spark plug and extension.
There you go.
Yes, let's jump in. All you need is extension cable, then 2 spark plugs. So we are going to open this extension cable like this. Going to open the extension cable. Open it like this. And gum your 2 magnets here for it to be steady. So I'm going to use Aradite for this one.
So you can see
here. Make sure the 2 positive are connected together like this. Let the 2 positive be connected together like this.
So that's the ends that they're connected together, which are the positives and the top are negatives.
Here, like this. Let me use Aradite for that. I like Aradite because it doesn't get hot quick. So I like to use Aradite for the work. Mix your Aradite. Then you come it here like this. You need to allow it to dry for like 4 to 5 minutes. So let it dry. Let it dry. 4 to 5 minutes. Oh yes. Yeah, it's dried now. It's dried now.
You see, that's what I'm talking about. A board, cheap board or wooden board. I probably, there's a board that you can stick the thing on and keep it, very, very, solid, so that it has a base. And that's what we've done. Very, very inexpensive. Cables, plugs, electric extension, and there you have it. Spark plug, all of these things is what. Let's watch on. This is something that we can do. This is something that this is inexpensive, that can actually help us, and it can actually help in a lot of ways in trying to address the issues that we face in our villages, particularly where farmers are being killed by Fulani herdsmen. Imagine if you have lights, and you have lights lighting up, keeping places, and we can see people coming from afar, and can reduce the incidence of farmers being killed by this Fulani herdsman at night, and it actually gives you a sense of being able to take control of situations. You don't have to pay bills for electricity bills that they don't. It's designed not to. It's obvious now that the countries around us, Benin Republic has got electricity, Chad has got, Niger has got, Cameroon has got, other places have got, except Nigeria, and it's designed that way. In the south, it's designed that way to keep us in darkness and enslaved. It's time to free our minds. Here is another brilliant way that we can go about that. Having our own light source gives us further independence, and we can plan better. Listen on, watch on.
Right now, so the next thing is to connect this extension here. Ash, I don't throw it. The next thing is to connect this extension plug. How are we going to do that? I'm going to connect it this way. This is the supply out.
Every youth in Yoruba land and Biafra land and Middle Belt, please, if you have a friend or family, show them this video. Let them watch this video. There's a lot we can learn from it. I hope the pictures are big enough for people now to be able to see, because the first one I did, I was told that it was very, very small, and I could imagine that. I hope this is okay. I think the figures are, the balance is about right. So let's watch on.
Get one of the cable there. Let this one here. This is what I mean. After that, tape it with masking tape. Masking tape, tape it like this. After that, I'm going to close it back. I'm going to close everything back like this. So this is what we have now. Extension with a cable out. And make sure you put the positive. Let me turn this on.
See, relatively straightforward. That's the beauty of what it's doing. It's very straightforward.
Make it like this.
Connect cables to the plugs. It's even
lose this plug.
See.
So put one of the cable. This top like this. Second one.
Sorry. Apologies about that.
Stop.
Let's go back again in case you missed a bit, because I
this top also.
Okay.
Everything is done now. Everything is done. So it is time to plug in here. You can see light already. You see light. You See light here?
See?
So everything is done. We are going to test it right now with, let us test it with this machine and see. This machine.
Relatively inexpensive, and it is something that we should all encourage and promote as at the earliest opportunity. We need to take charge.
That is what. Let me.
We can all take charge. Can you see that? You see it right there. Let me go back again to see. Now, just watch again.
See that is working.
You see, that's when it's plugged it in. It's working.
Let me bring it closer. And see, this is free electricity. You can also use it with your television. Let me use bulb and see. Let's use bulb.
I'm going
to use the red bulb and see. This is a red bulb. You see? This is free, nothing like generator or NEPA light. No. It's free electricity here. This is free electricity here. And we can also charge our phone with it.
So it's a very, very good idea. This is something that we should support.
Here like this. Can charge our phone here.
See? And for the youths, charging points and all that stuff can be a thing of the past. See?
It's charging.
This is worth looking into.
69%.
This is worth looking into seriously. I'm posting it again because people are asking. So
with this extension, you can plug phone directly to the. You can plug phone directly to the extension like this.
There you go.
You can plug your phone here directly like this, and it will be charging. You see? See? But one thing you need to know is that this plug will be warm. It will be somehow warm somehow. The more load you put on it, the more it will be very warm. So this is it. This is free electricity. You can use everything. We can also charge laptop with it.
Wow. You see that? Laptops. Now imagine when you have this in the village. A few people just getting a few things together in villages, we can transform the lives of the people. By this simple method, we can transform the lives of people in villages, and they can begin to take care of themselves. When they have lights at night and see where they're going, it helps them. They can defend themselves as well. When you have light, there's a lot more you can do.
Light goes, plug it, come back. So it's charging. So this is free electricity with spark plug. You can charge your phone, watch your television, watch everything free of charge, even without paying any light bill.
There you go.
To carry the whole house, it depends on the load in your house. If you have fridge, you can take, let's say, 12 plugs and a very big extension.
Yeah.
But make sure you connect everything to the stabilizer first, because sometimes the power coming out from here may be higher than what you expect.
Very important point. As you all know, because of how people in government have deliberately kept us in darkness, many of us have been using stabilizers. There shouldn't be any reason why we should be having overhead cables, because it's actually a health hazard. It's very dangerous. The cables fall down, people die. And all of this stuff is all designed to try and kill off as many southerners as possible, because they want the land for Fulanis. They want the Fulanis want our land. And all our economic activity, everything has been designed to oppress us, and we've been conditioned to accept injustice. Here is one such way we can begin to redress the balance. Having that power source. Like I said, if you have a stabilizer, you plug it in first, plug everything else into the stabilizer, and it shouldn't it shouldn't damage your stuff. Listen to him.
Expect this is 230 volts. This is not 220 at all. This is 230 volts. So make sure you put stabilizer here first before you connect everything to this.
Very important point. Put in your stabilizer here first before you connect everything to it, just like I said. Very good point. Please watch the video.
So that you're not burn anything in your home. So this is free electricity. You can do it free of charge. And name is FK. This is FK Tech. Thank you very much.
So that is by FK Tech. Please like and share. Go and subscribe to FK Tech. And we're going to try and see what we can do in terms of FK Tech. And, you know, this is a brilliant idea, something I stumbled upon. Somebody just sent me something and I saw it and I thought, right, it's worth sharing this. Certainly in our villages, towns, and cities, this could save people thousands of naira in terms of trying to pay. And the system is designed to make sure that you're always out of pocket and you have to be depending on that naira to make you fixated and become a slave in your land. And this is a way you can break that. You can break that hold on the people. By making sure you have your own power source like this, you begin to actually take control. And that's what Yoruba Nation is here to stay. Biafra Nation is here to stay. And so is Middle Belt. And we need our people to have the tools to be able to protect themselves, to be able to have the lack of the electricity that the government has deliberately denied them by their policies and their punitive and oppressive policies. So I hope you like that. One thing I want to show you, to back up what I'm telling you furthermore, I want you to read this. Please read what I'm about to show you. It's very important. Do not disregard it. You will not disregard it. It says here, this is the man in the picture is Amadou Bello. And interestingly, you remember when they were talking about that when apparently Tinubu stumbled or whatever, collapsed, whatever. They were talking about that. So I heard something in the background, something about Amadou Bello Foundation or something like that. Now, it's important when you hear Amadou Bello Foundation, you'll be thinking, oh yeah, Amadou Bello Foundation is good. Let's hear the words of Amadou Bello. And you tell me if that foundation is a force for good in that contracture called Nigeria, or is force designed to oppress and continue to keep us oppressed. These are his words that I'm about to read. Listen to this. The words of Amadou Bello. By the way, he's the great-grandson of Usman Dan Fodio. Yes, you heard me right. He's the great-grandson of Usman Dan Fodio. Listen to this. The new nation called Nigeria should be an estate of our great-grandfather, Usman Dan Fodio. We must ruthlessly prevent a change of power. And what do they mean by change of power? And we use minorities. Now, when they say minorities, they're talking about the Hausas. And of course, we all know Hausas are not in the minority. It's the Fulanis. If the Fulanis were not in the minorities, then why else are they asking for their brothers to come from Senegal, from Gambia, from Mali, from Chad, from Niger, from Cameroon to come into Nigeria? So you can see this is a psychological depression, and that to depress and make the Hausas feel that they're in the minority, when in actual fact, the evidence, when the likes of Bala Mohammed is asking for Fulanis to come to Nigeria and make it their home, and they will use federal government money to take care of them, tells us that they haven't got the numbers that they claim to have. And they are using every means, i.e. keeping us in darkness, not having electricity. Here is a solution. Let me see if I can go. I'm going to just go back. I'll bring it back. The solution to that problem is what we're showing you here. You can see that's the. I'll make sure I put it on the light side so you can see. You can see it yourself. I want to where the light comes on. Sorry, let me see. I want to put there you go. So, when you're thinking about it, this is a solution for us. This is a solution for our people on ground right now. What is interesting is that you notice that they don't pay if you manage to find money to pay, the electricity runs so fast, your data is made to go out so fast. Everything is designed to keep you on ease and oppress you. Why do you want to support a nation that is deliberately designed to oppress and suppress you in your own land? Here is a free source of power that you can use to begin to, our towns, our villages, our cities, we can begin to actually share this information. And our youth can use this. You can get a lot of things done. You can really begin to address this injustice when you have this power source that you do not depend on that. That is a good way to attack, that a good thing we can use in our going for Yoruba Nation, Biafra Nation, and Middle Belt. And we are going to have a referendum. We will be working. We have the right to self-determination. Every group of people who have been oppressed for so long, over 60 years in our case, we have the right for self-determination, and we will go for it. So I'm just showing you this to make you understand that this is the solution to bring that. This is a solution, part of the solution to this agenda here that you can see. That agenda, the new nation called Nigeria, should be an estate of our grandfather. So you hear a Fulani man who is a guest. Fulanis are guests in our land. They are guests. The people who owns the land are Hausas in the north, Yorubas in the southwest, Biafrans in the southeast, and Middle Belters in the middle belt. Not Fulanis. They are guests. But they're trying to take the land over by talking, by sheer lies, by trying to kill and take land. That's why they're using the cows to, under the pretense of the cows, they're giving gunmen under the guise of teaching them Quran. They teach them killing tactics, and then when those youths under 16s, when they become 16, 17, they graduate by giving them AK-47s, the federal government of Nigeria. And that is part of the plan of this idea. So when you read this, you will understand why they are giving AK-47s to under 16s and encouraging Fulani to come, and when they come, they give them AK-47. And why Bala Muhammad is so keen to say we're going to protect the pastoralists, and why they go and kill Southerners in the south. They kill us. We shouldn't be eating any of the cow meat from the north. We should stop eating. Cow meat is not healthy for you in the first place. Secondly, they have relations, sexual relations with the cows. You don't want to be eating that. You just don't. And secondly, and like I said, this, I'm going to read the entirety to you now. The new nation called Nigeria should be an estate of our great-grandfather, Madam Fuju. We must ruthlessly prevent the change of power. We use the minorities of the north. In this case, they're talking about Hausas. Hausas are not in the minorities. The Fulanis are in the minorities. It's borne out by the fact that they're asking more Fulanis to come from across Senegal, Niger, Mali, Chad, Cameroon, Senegal, to come into Nigeria because they haven't got the numbers. They're not up to 10 million. We are close to we're close to about 180 million. 120 million, the Yorubas and Igbos alone. When you add the Middle Beltans, that's close to altogether maybe 180. Sorry, no. So we're 160, 120 plus them 140, 160, 170. Let's say 170. So then or 60, 160. So let's say that the houses are maybe 30 million, and then they are barely 10%, and 10 million, the Fulanis, and that's what's happening to us. And we need to address this. I'm not saying this for the sake of saying. It's about survival of Yoruba people, survival of Biafra, survival of the Middle Belters. They've killed us long enough. They've been killing and killing and killing, and we need to stop. We need to put a stop to it. We need to separate away from those who are the guests who have now they're not trying to take our land and enslave us all over again. And what they're trying to create, to put in Sharia law. So let's read on. I'll read this again one more time. The new nation called Nigeria should be an estate of our great-grandfather, Madam Fuju. We must ruthlessly prevent a change of power. We use the minorities of the north as willing tools, in this case, that is Hausas, and the south as a conquered territory, in this case, Middle Belt, Southwest, Southeast, and never allow them to rule over us. So the Fulanis see themselves as born to rule. Now you understand where the born to rule mentality has been bedded into the system, because they believe that the whole of Nigeria is their grandfather's estate. According to Ahmadu Bello, the premier of the northern region at the time, who was the great-grandson, of course, of Udman Danfodio. And by the way, one more little thing to add. The last road before the Atlantic in Lagos, Victoria Island, is called Ahmadu Bello Way. I kid you not. It is a symbol. When they get to that place, then they know they've conquered the entire southern territory, the southwest and southeast. We mustn't allow that. It is time we woke up. This power source, like I told you, let me just bring it out again. That's part of our solution. That is part of our solution right there. So I thank FK Tech so much for that masterclass and explaining that. Please do read through it. Subscribe to Citizen A1 on YouTube. And of course, subscribe to FK Tech as well. Please subscribe to Citizen A1 on YouTube. We need to get to 1,000 subscribers. We'd very much like your support. Thank you for watching. As ever, like I said, the Fulani government, let's not be surprised by their actions, because this is the groundwork that Ahmadu Bello has laid, and they're trying to put that in action. Now, unfortunately, some of the southern leaders are co-opting because of money which is paper, that is worthless paper. Your land, if you don't have land, you can have all the paper you want. It has no value. Land will always have value, will always appreciate in value. Look at what's happened to the Naira. The Fulanis even have the Fulanis are making the dollar and the pound more valuable than the Naira. And they are telling you to believe in one Nigeria. That proves to you that they don't believe in one Nigeria. They want to sink one Nigeria and take your land in the process, and then build it for themselves at our expense. This is why we need this technology, that this brilliant masterclass here, by FK Tech. We need to use it.